Let's take a broad look. I want to show you a couple of things here with this storm. Number one, you can already see a huge outflow moving onshore with rain, heavy winds already on the peninsula now. Then look to your right of Florida and south of Bermuda. That's a disturbance that's got about a 30% chance of becoming a named storm as well. All right, now into Milton. And first, this view, just to appreciate that the entire Gulf of Mexico and Western Caribbean is funneling winds into this storm. Look on the left side. You can see the Western Gulf, all of these winds coming down and wrapping around the storm center, while into the Caribbean, wrapping up and into the storm center, and just, again, tightening and tightening. It underwent what we call eye wall replacement, which means it actually lost that little pinhole eye that was only 4 miles in diameter and redeveloped a much larger eye that you can now really see. And look at just that tightening of those winds in and around that storm center. That's where winds are at least 160, some gusts going as high as 180 to 185. That's where they were sustained yesterday. 915 millibars on pressure. I want to show you just how rapidly this storm intensified from tropical storm to Cat 5 status in 18 hours. Second fastest to do that in history, recorded history. Wilma, 2005, did it in 12 hours. Just like Wilma, we're expecting this storm to weaken before landfall, but maybe not as much as Wilma. Wilma, Katrina, Rita, they were all Cat 5s, but they were Cat 3s at landfall. Right now, the new advisory says it's going to be a Cat 4 coming in near Sarasota, Florida, just south of the bay at about 1 a.m. So this could be a real issue. Again, storm surge is going to be the issue, maybe 12 to 15 feet of water pushing onshore. Now, the good news, it moves across Florida quickly. The faster it gets out of that peninsula, the better. You can see it on water vapor, and you can really appreciate again just how much moisture it's taking into the eastern Gulf. No moisture in the state of Texas, and that's going to be the case for a while. Outside here on the hill, we've got 80 on the thermometer. It's a really nice night. Northeast wind about 6, dew point in the mid-50s. Record high today, 96. Breaking the record of 95 from 1962, 11 degrees above average. Here's a little backdoor front coming through without rain, a slight wind shift, but most importantly, a nice drop in dew points. From those low to mid 50s tonight, we're going into the 40s for Wednesday. Probably going to stay there for a part of Thursday. That's going to feel so good, especially in the early morning. If you can get out early or even late at night, those dew points make the air refreshing when they're nice and low in the 40s. So we're still going to warm up, though. Dry air heats up quickly. 95s through Thursday, 92s through the weekend. Nothing but sunshine, maybe a few morning clouds. Then into the second week and the weekend of the 19th and 20th, no big weather change at all, and still no chance of much needed rain. Nate Ryan.